Hello. I kind of started this stream like very quick and randomly, so that's why I'm just loaded into a test zone right now. But how are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? I felt like streaming today because I don't know, I was bored. So this stream won't really have like a structure. I mean, none of my streams really have structures, but I don't know. I was bored. So you guys are gonna have to listen to me for the next hour or two. I appreciate it, Nancy Smith. Hand mortar, hand mortar, hand mortar. I don't know, man. I've been really enjoying using the Nock recently. And with its buff, I think it's finally gonna be seen as a reasonable side grade to the blunderbuss. Well, Mexican Animations 12, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, again, I don't really have any structure for the stream. So we're just gonna be playing in a public server and seeing how well it goes. I want to use the Nock gun. I also want to get my Franks up to 3,500 so I can buy 1,000 flasks of hospitality when the update comes out. Just completely max them out, similar to what I did with the Canteen of Courage, how I have 1,000 Canteens of Courage. Favorite map would have to be Roscoff. All right, let me hop into a server real quick. Here we go. Would you guys... Well, I was going to say, should I unmute so you can hear the people in my call? I don't really have anyone in my call right now. But, I suppose I'll unmute anyways in case someone wants to join midstream. You know, I'll turn a desktop audio on too so you can hear that. Yeah, let's play some Nock Gun. People of Color and Moss update or update after. That is coming, I believe, this update. I don't think they're saving that for a future update. I believe that is coming this update. It looks very cool. I've been able to create a lot of cool avatars with it in DevZone. I think you guys are gonna like it. Let me set Roblox to high priority actually, because I am a bit laggy right now. But I am so excited for this update. I think I'm even more excited for Catacombs, but they plan to release that real soon after this update, so that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, what do you guys think? The update is technically only a day away now, I believe. I've actually almost finished my update video, so I'm gonna have that done pretty much the moment the update comes out. I do have to wait on a few things because they don't add everything to DevZone immediately. But yeah, my update video is almost done, and that'll be out, I think, after I finish my update stream when I do that. I need to stop reading chat. All right. Let's see if we can get a lineup on the sapper here. There. Got the sapper and saved that guy from the runner. That's what I love about the Nock Gun so much. It feels satisfying to use. I love lining up shots on zombies. Hitting them. What's the best way to earn money in G&B? Just play Surgeon. Just playing Surgeon gets you a lot of money. Could have used the tar bottle there? I could have. Lucky hype for the update, especially the sword bayonet buff. Yeah, the sword bayonet buff is really really cool. I'm probably gonna cover that last when it comes to the new additions. Here's the plan. I'm gonna make the update video, which is already almost done. Then I'm gonna have the Flask of Hospitality video out because I already have a script for that video, and I already have a plan for what I want to talk about in that video. I am doing the Tar Mortar video after that, where I talk about the Buff Tan Mortar. And after that, I'll talk about the Sword Bayonet. And then, well, we'll have to see what after. Maybe a hand axe video, finally. I haven't done a hand axe video yet. 1, 2... Come on, dude. 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. What are you doing, dude? Random kid. We don't really have anyone here with us. I think we're gonna lose San Sebastian. We might actually lose San Sebastian. Remake the Carbine video. I'll have to do that at some point too. I think I'm probably just gonna do a video where I cover a bunch of weapons that have been changed ever since I covered them. Because so many weapons have been changed over the years. Here. We got this. What? That's what I hate about the that's what I hate about the tar battle. You walked in front of my face. That's not fair. I will have to remake the Exorcism Crucifix video, but I believe if I believe I'm gonna have to wait on that one because I suggested a few changes to the Exorcism Crucifix, and I don't know if they're gonna make it in a future update. So I'll just wait for that one in case they do. I guess they're playing San Sebastian again. How much is my playtime? I think it's like 1,200 hours on the main game. I actually have more hours on the dev zone. I think I have 1,300 or 1,400 hours on the dev zone. And I started playing in 2022. I'll check DMs. Alright, I'll avatar. Oh. Yeah, that reminds me. I'll avatar myself too. Oh. Can I shoot from here? I forget. No. When I think of the Iron Worker, you mean Tord T-Tone Saherson? Thank you, Hollow, for subscribing. I like Tord T-Tone Saherson. He's cool. I like how nonchalant he is. He's very just whatever. Chaplain Hardcore Leipzig solo win? A Chaplain Hardcore Leipzig solo wouldn't be that hard, would it? I mean, Leipzig solos in general, even on hardcore, are really, really easy, so probably do that. Let's go. Thank you, Maui, for the $2. I love you, 2 for 2. Thank you so much. I think it's pronounced Maui, but I'm not sure. I'll give you a heart. Thank you so much for being the first donation on the stream. I appreciate it. There you go. I'm always scared. I've never died there by just when I'm paying attention, I never die there. I think I've jumped on accident when there wasn't a plank place, but yeah. Nancy Smith, thank you for subscribing. Sounds like a very middle-aged woman name. It's probably just someone on their parents' account. Hey, Solsato. I didn't even guess he was here. The wind, people keep blaming you. Well, you're very easy to blame. Nice cannon shot. Butterfinger. Nobody lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Was it worth buying the hand mortar instead of the double barrel pistol? I think in the context of buying weapons, there's nothing that's really worth it. I mean, you're gonna get anything. You're gonna get everything at some point if you play this game often. But I don't know. If you enjoy the hand mortar, then yeah, I'd say it was worth it. You got the air rifle today. Is it good? Yeah, I'd say it's good. It's very specialized though. I'd say only use it on objective. Don't use it on holdout or endless. Maybe like low wave endless if you just want to like mess around and like shoot barrels, like listen to music or something. That's something I do sometimes. But in general, it's best to use it on objective. I like the Norwegian calls. You saw someone get tackled off the stairs by a runner in San Sebastian, and then he broke his leg, and then a bomber exploded him. That's a bit much. I wonder if he had bad karma. That's some bad Reddit karma. Should I use the DB pistol or the brass pistol? People keep saying the DB is the best officer weapon, but I find the brass pistol giving a lot of charge fun. Also, one-shot and accuracy is cool. I am of the belief that the brass pistol is better than the double barrel pistol. But use whatever you want. I think the double barrel and brass pistol are pretty similar in terms of viability and how good they are. I just, for the situations I find myself in, I think brass is a bit better. And I just like the brass pistol. Yeah, use whatever you want. DB can also one-shot cure series if you use double shot. That is true, but the reload for the double barrel is a lot longer than the DB. And also, or not the DB, is a lot longer than the brass. The double barrel pistol is getting a slight nerf next update. And it's reload walk speed. That person died for absolutely no reason. Do I like chocolate? Yeah, I like chocolate. But it's not something I need all the time. Makes me gets me really thirsty. Man, I love soda so much. But I gotta stop drinking it. I drink so much soda.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Hello, Quacking Tree. I am, I believe people can hear you right now. That's my mistake. Hello.
I heard you just talking about soda. I have opinions on soda.
What is your opinion on soda?
Do you think Dr. Pepper is good? This tells me all about I need to know about your character.
I think Dr. Pepper is good, but I have to be in the mood for Dr. Pepper. Like if it's like a nice hot summer day, then yeah, I'd probably choose to drink Dr. Pepper over like anything else. If I'm just like casually like drinking soda though, I'm gonna drink Coke.
I think if I had to choose like between like any soda and I got like overwhelmed by the possibilities, I definitely choose Dr. Pepper every time just because it's so familiar and it's so good. Like I like
That's
Dr.
fair.
Pepper a lot more than Coke.
I used to hate
Dr.
Coca-Cola so
Pepper's
much.
the thing with Dr. Pepper is that it's like it kind of feels like it's root beer, but it's not root beer.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I know
I
what you
don't know how
mean.
to describe it.
Is the Nock gun getting any changes next update? Yes, and it's actually really cool. I've explained the changes many times on my live stream before, but basically it's getting... It sounds bad at first. It's getting a damage nerf from 250 to 150, but honestly that doesn't really change much. And it's getting an accuracy change that makes it more accurate when less pellets are loaded, and less accurate when more pellets are loaded. So it functions pretty much the same as it does right now when you have all 7 pellets loaded in the Nock gun, but if you have less pellets loaded in the Nock gun, it's a lot more accurate. And I think that's a really, really cool change. And adds a lot of depth to the item. How do you, dude?
Approchez-vous, mon frère. Je dois chasser les démons avant qu'ils ne prennent possession de vous.
How am I not getting bored of the game? It's just the same thing every time. Well, I use different weapons and loadouts, and I try different strategies, and I play different maps. And I always just try to do something that I haven't done in a long time. It's like, oh, hey, I don't really like this item. But I'll give it a chance anyways. And that's sort of my philosophy with using stuff like Chaplain or not really Surgeon. In fairness, I don't really play a lot of Surgeon because Surgeon's a good class, but it's not very engaging in my opinion. Sort of that medic TF2 problem where class is really good and it can decide whether or not you or your team are going to win, but no one wants to play it. And the people who do want to play it are probably just trying to get Franks to buy weapons on other classes. But yeah, that's how I stay motivated to play the game. Any weapon or item that surprised you when you tried it out? Huh. I think the brass pistol. When the brass pistol first came out, it was bugged and the accuracy was super, super, super bad. And I was like, oh, this thing just sucks. And then even when it got buffed, I'm like, oh, I'm probably still gonna use the double barrel pistol because you know, an extra shot is just so useful in so many different scenarios that I was just like, oh, how can I not pass that up? But then I tried the brass pistol and I was like, wait a minute, this is just free charge. And also the reload is only slightly longer than the normal pistol. Also the knockback, which while niche still has its use cases. I don't know. I think the brass pistol definitely surprised me the most. What's my most hated item besides the rifle? I don't even hate the rifle. I just hate the sword bayonet. The rifle's fine. I don't mind it.
I think it's poop. Actually,
Wow.
I think it's pretty fun, but it is.
What do you got against poop, Crasher?
It's not right. Oh. I always do like using the rifle on like when my team is doing an endless on the firm. Picking off zeros with the rifle is extremely satisfying while listening to music. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like very simple strat that's very easy to enjoy, but it just does not have as much replayability, and you know
Yeah.
it's not as good in the current state.
It's very plain.
As other systems. But it right now because of the reload buff, it's good enough that like you can kind of just use it like if you like it, and it's not going to be bad. It's not bad anymore. It's just not, and it's not like terribly boring. It's just like not amazing. It's just
like
C tier. It's C tier.
Yeah,
It's the definition of C tier.
you can use it and you won't be hindering your team, but you're probably not going to be having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Great in Copenhagen though. Really fun in Copenhagen. Once you practice those shots in the brig sloop.
Yeah. Do I know Vil? Yeah, Oh shit. I know Vil because he reached out to me to do some voice acting in one of his videos, and I agreed. That's how I met him. Is there any paid regiment and cosmetics coming in the update? There are, unironically, I do not even know how many regiments are coming in the next update. I think it's like, it has to be like 30 something.
30? I don't know about 30.
No. Unironically, I counted. The last time I counted was I think 2 months ago, and that was 25 at the time.
Wait, hang on. What? Oh
I'm
my goodness.
I'm counting remade regiments too, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No, okay. If you count them, then yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
And honestly, yeah, that's fair to count those.
because they look so much different and better. How was the Trafalgar playtest? Do people know about the Trafalgar playtest? Was that leaked? Are you talking about like a recent Trafalgar playtest, or do I play Deltarune? I played Deltarune chapter 1 and 2, but after 3, I got like a little bit into chapter 3 and then I stopped for a bit and then I just never picked it up. I have a problem where it's like I play a game and I'm like, wow, that was kind of cool. I'll like play it later. But I'm kind of busy right now, and I just never play it again.
I'm
That
not.
also
I'm gonna
happened
spare
with
you too far from talking about Deltarune for another 50 million years, but I did play chapter 5 today, and it was very, very good.
I need to play Deltarune. Maybe who knows? Maybe next week.
I think playing chapter 3 and 4 is worth it right now just to get to chapter 5, because even if you don't love the gameplay of chapter 3 and 4, the gameplay of chapter 5 is like, oh, it's good. It's just fun to play. Compared to the other chapters, it's just insane.
I was always
It's
more
fun and
interested
good.
in the gameplay side of Deltarune, anyways. I like the story, but I'm like, I really like the gameplay of Deltarune.
It's just a decent RPG.
Yeah. I escaped. Okay, here's the thing. I would stream something like Deltarune Lunacy, but the problem is no one would watch it. Because the GMV community, the GMV community, they are rabid about this game. They will only, it's like the TF2 community, where they will only consume content related to their favorite IP.
Yeah, breaking out of GNB is a tricky thing for YouTubers.
I think I could probably do it if I get big enough. I could probably just like make some really big video on another game to sort of ease my audience into it. I think that's the best way to go. Because just randomly pivoting to another game never works.
Mhm.
I have to make something that I know a general audience who isn't my audience will watch and click on. But also something my audience will enjoy. Hey, Chipichu, did the Polish VA get replaced in the new update? He didn't get replaced. He redid all his lines, and they sound really cool. The Polish VA sounds so calm. I don't know how to describe it. Do I have a favorite regiment? Obviously, the U.S. Marines, even if they're a bit outdated. I think it's just, I love them because I've associated with them for so long. I think there are definitely regiments that look better than the U.S. Marines, but I can't bring myself to say that they are. I'm stubborn like that. I need to help this guy. Bully Tristan? We're not bringing this back. You say this every stream, Hello Bird. I'm not doing it.
Dear Tristan Oof, I apologize for every single mean thing I've ever said about you.
Oh, well,
We love you, Tristan.
Oh, well, there was that one time where he,
Oh,
kicked
yeah,
my
yeah,
dog,
yeah.
and...
Let's not speak of that.
Oh, okay, yeah. He has a reputation to uphold, and I wouldn't want to slander a friend.
Yeah.
What's my favorite melee? Obviously, the Heavy Saber. I think, in terms of mechanics, though, it'd probably be the Boarding Axe. I think the Boarding Axe is very mechanically interesting, even though it's probably not the best melee ever. I want more melees with like secondary abilities. Even just a melee that could what do you call it? Like shove? That'd be cool. You have a dog? Please yap about my furry companion. Well, I'm more of a cat person. I have 2 cats. Technically 3. Um if you count both my parents' cats, but I'm not gonna talk about that. And I got 2 puppies recently from my neighbor. They're a crossbreed between a Great Pyrenees and a poodle, and they're very, very cute. I might take a few pictures and put them on my community tab if you guys want to see that. Yeah, my neighbors have these like huge Great Pyrenees dogs that always hang around our house, and they let us keep some of the puppies 100% for free. So we took them up on their offer. Can I give myself items or badges? I can't give myself any of those, no. Knock knock. Rest in peace, Trizzy.
Trizzy O.
What do I think the next map will be? Well, we already kind of know what the next map will be. It's Catacombs remake. Which, if we are to believe the developers, is coming out a month after this one. I don't know.
I think they should probably say approximately a month.
Yeah,
You know,
approximately.
basically.
It's okay. Us QA testers, we will badger and harass and push the devs to their absolute limits in order for them to actually do it in a month.
Old Guard is getting rework.
Yes, it will. I'm excited to see what they're going to do for the variants, if they decide to do variants of Guild Guard.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot they could do for that. And I'm excited for the officer uniform, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit, I've been watching this stream 3 minutes delayed. What nations are getting their generic voice lines soon? So far, only Austria this update. The Austrian and Bavarian voice actor did generic callouts.
And the Polish.
And the Polish, yes. Actually, you're right. But not Prussia or Russia. What other countries? Is it? I think it's just Prussia and Russia now that need it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. That'll probably happen in the future. Scotland too, actually. I think about it. But they're just gonna get a completely different Scottish voice actor, or make the dude re-record all the lines, because Scottish voice lines right now, I like all the Scottish regiments, but I don't use them because the Scottish voice actor just, no offense to the man, he doesn't do a very good job.
I think it's fine. It's whatever.
I don't. I kind of just I don't like them because he delivers every single voice line in the same, like, deadpan, like, generically angry voice. Though his voice lines that are like, his voice lines that have character and they're actually unique, like the line like, I'm bleeding a wee bit, or when he tells the Zapper he's got to put him down. I think those lines are great and they should stay.
I wish the bleeding one was louder. It's really quiet. He's like, oh, I'm bleeding or whatever. You can't even hear that on my mic. Probably didn't even pick up. It should be like, oh, I'm bleeding a little bit. Yeah, I'm bleeding a little bit. You know? Jeez. I don't know.
Yeah. I think the my main problem with it is he sounds like a dude who's doing an impression of a Scottish accent. I don't know. It doesn't sound like truly authentic to me.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you asked a dude like, hey, what does a Scottish dude sound like? And they were like, oh, okay. Oh, did you see? Quack looking QA. All right, calm. What's my least favorite regiment? It'd probably have to be like one of the old British regiments. Like there was one with like orange facings. I didn't really like that one all that much. But if you're talking about like my least favorite regiment in game right now,
That's a hard question.
that is unironically a hard question. I think I've answered it before, but I wouldn't really say I hate any regiment. There's definitely some that look mediocre. Honestly, Old Guard. I think
Yeah,
if I
Old
had
Guard's up there.
if I had to pick a regiment, I truly just didn't really like Old Guard. But they're getting bomb removed. They're getting remade soon, so. What's my favorite map? I always say this, but it's Roscoff. Will Sleepy Hollow and Transylvania come back in October? Yes. They are I believe they're coded to automatically come back every October. I think what they should do when it comes to cosmetics for Robux is they should take 2 or 3 cosmetics from existing regiment packs and allow people to buy them for Robux, but if they want to get the rest of the regiments, they have to like buy the regiment pack. I think that'd be a good way to go about that. Because if it's like half the regiments in every pack, how many regiment packs are there? Let me open the or wait, cosmetics. Sorry. There is 14 cosmetic packs. Each of those have 6. Why can't I do quick math in my head? That'd be like 84, right? Wait, no. Is it? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb and stupid. Oh.
Wow, those guys all walked into that.
Okay, I'm thinking about it more. No, I'm correct. That'd be 42 cosmetics that you can just buy for pranks. And then the other 42 you can get if you just buy the regiment packs. Or cosmetic packs. Why can't I talk? I'm trying to multitask right now.
Ow.
And I can't multitask. So how about I just shut up and play the video game?
Streamer, play the video game, streamer.
Hello, streamer. Play the video game, streamer. Alright, hello, Bird. I know this is like a bit of yours, but I'm putting you in timeout because this is all you say ever.
It's W spam though.
It's W spam. Rig the game. What is your favorite mechanic in the game? My favorite mechanic in the game? I like the charge mechanic. I think it was a cool way to make the officer viable. And there's so much nuance to how it can be used.
It's Farb.
It's Farb! It's not realistic!
But
My
it's so
character...
cool.
My character should be dying of like 20 different diseases. They should have raggedy clothes, and they should be a total chud, and I'll love every second of it.
And we should have slow walk speed, and we should get slowed from dropping a stud.
And there should be a stamina system.
But it shouldn't be like No More in Hell where it's fair. It should be unfair, and there should be runners everywhere.
Yeah. I remember you saying the charge was mid. When did I say that? That's probably like a really old video. I do think the charge could get some changes. I think in general, I don't really like how it doesn't give much to players who aren't using a weapon that gives the bayonet charge buff. And maybe just like a 25% damage boost. Like something very, very, very minor for people using like one-handed melees. Or two-handed melees. whatever. Just melees that can't charge. I think that'd be a good buff. They should also change hold fast to apply a better buff to people who don't have bayonet-esque weapons. My favorite game mode? Honestly, I really like holdout. I like endless, but I don't want to play endless all the time, so I think holdout is genuinely perfect for me.
I think Holdout's awesome.
I think they need more holdout maps, and I'm really excited for Trafalgar. My favorite map ending? I think nothing beats Westminster. Maybe St. Petersburg. I think St. Petersburg's ending is hype moments and aura. Other than that, yeah, Westminster.
How did that not hit? What?
Do I watch sports? No. Hold on, let me balance my phone. Favorite NPC? The hobo. I love the hobo. The hobo has such an awesome, like, shady businessman personality. I love him. I don't know if you guys knew this, but originally the lore for the hobo was he killed everyone after the ending of Berezina, and he stole the wagon. It's
I love how
so
stupid it is.
unbelievably
It's so dumb.
stupid. It's so funny. That's not official anymore. Basically,
Thank
your
God.
average
It
Russian.
would be terrible.
That would have been terrible, but I really like to imagine the hobo ambushing them with like a cannon or something and just getting them all killed
Yeah.
and like taking their wagon. There were a few
He hits
wagons.
he hits like a 1v20 clip. He does an ace.
Yeah. He pushes a log in front of the cart, and then when they get out to inspect it, he ninja style just like grabs all of them and pulls them into the darkness.
He knocks them all out.
Yeah. He hits their spine and paralyzes them. What is this
Discombobulate.
invisible wall here? That's blocking my bullets. That's so weird. What's the craziest death I've had? I don't know. I think that one short where the bomber spawned on my head and I couldn't get rid of him.
That'd be a good question to ask someone with like a bazillion hours. I don't know. I can't think of any though.
Thank you for the $2, Maui. I've been making Jimby vid and I wish to be like you. We'll always just try and make content that you enjoy and you think others will enjoy. And eventually, you'll find an audience. That's my advice. I guess just don't become discouraged if your first few videos don't do so well. Even if you don't do so well for a long time. Because like that image of that miner mining for diamonds and he's like, "Oh man, I'm never going to find him," and he turns around just before he strikes him. That's kind of like what YouTube is. You'll eventually find an audience. You'll eventually strike diamonds. What's my least favorite finale music? Probably Leipzig. Leipzig just isn't a very good map.
There's a lot of better pieces they could use for it, to be honest. There's a lot of really nice, little, really short pieces. I'd rather seen something genuinely classical than super contemporary. Although I do like the like, if you search up the album on like Spotify, there's actually a bunch of different albums like that in different genres, which are pretty cool. Actually, I would recommend trying them because some are kind of cool. But aside from that, it's like not very GNV, you know.
Yeah.
Also, you disintegrated that runner. Jesus, he's gone.
He deserved it.
There's nothing left. Yeah, didn't like the way he was looking at you.
There's piercing red eyes. Something's off about him. Can't
Really
describe
thought he was
it.
him, huh?
Yeah. You are not the
Standing in
villain.
the middle of the hallway. Yeah.
Man, I love lining up perfect shots with the Nock gun. I'm so excited for the Nock gun changes because, I believe you said this, Quack, but it feels much more like an actual, just side grade now. It isn't just like a stupid weapon that you use because it looks stupid and it's funny. My mouse is dying. That's not very good. Do you think that? Do I think that I can survive the blight? I don't know. If if I am where I am now in California, probably. This guy having a heart attack in the in-game chat at anything that 2-4 does in his stream.
Yeah, look at General really quick.
No, 2-4, your mouse is dying. Wait, what?
Look
I
at
didn't know.
General.
I didn't notice this guy. Thank you for donating. This is my personal robot. This is 2-4 droid technology.
Jinbi AI.
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, Cobb.
Scroll through something.
Cobb finale. It's
The more I play Cobb, the more I realize this finale just is not good. It's
it
not very
was it
fun.
was good. The thing
It was
the
good.
game aged out of it. The game really just aged out of it.
Yeah. I think Cobb could unironically benefit from more spawns. I don't know where they'd be. One thing I want to see them remove is bombers, because that makes it a bit too easy. Would I want to see less igniters? Because sometimes igniters are a genuine threat, and then other times people just use them to like cheese the runner sections. I think keeping igniters would be fine. What is my favorite movie of all time? That one 3D animated Peanuts movie. It's very charming. But I don't
I can't
honestly.
remember watching it.
Yeah. It's a Charlie Brown Crunch Bar.
I love that ad. It's so dumb. When the
I
evil
don't-
wizard turns me into a crunch bar.
Yeah. I honestly don't know if I have a favorite movie. I just kind of threw that one out there because I think it's really charming. I'm sorry, Charlotte. I blew up that bomber.
I think my favorite movie is Waterloo still. I don't know. Because I watched it when I was really getting into Jinbi, and I was like, oh, this is actually fucking awesome.
Waterloo is awesome, and I love the second half, but the first half has always been kind of slow for me.
Yeah, I get that.
I think it's one of those movies where I understand why it didn't do well with like a general audience, but it's still awesome.
Exactly. It's for those who know only.
Yeah.
For ball knowledge.
It's elite
havers.
ball knowledge.
Yeah.
Eight crazy blights. Hold on. Come here. You're dead. Make rifle able to kill rising zombies while standing still. What would that do?
For what purpose? I mean, I guess. Well, you can already kill bomb. I guess igniters, specifically igniters.
Specifically, igniters would be
Igniters
cool,
maybe.
I
But
guess.
cuirassiers and bombers don't, and they're the most important rifle picks.
Yeah.
Especially cuirassiers.
I think honestly, the new change to the rifle that makes it basically one-shot cuirassiers no matter what is pretty good for rising cuirassiers. Now that I think about it,
Because it holds them still, yeah.
yeah. Perhaps I'll talk about that in my sword bayonet video. That was my favorite game of all time besides Roblox. Well, Roblox isn't really a game. It's more of a gaming platform, right? I think my favorite game of all time will unironically... I'd probably, if I was being more serious, I'd say Minecraft, but Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy is one of my favorite games ever. And I've beaten that game probably over 110 times, if I had to count. I used to be kind of into speedrunning that game for a while. And I think Bennett Foddy is a really interesting person. He's a cool creative. I still haven't tried Baby Steps. I do kind of want to play that. I used to hate Getting Over It so much because it was so I thought it was so hard. But then when I started getting good at it, I sort of just realized, wait, this game is like actually really chill. Like Getting Over It is one of those games where if I'm upset, I'd play it. And I'd be like, ah, this is genuinely really calming because you enter a sort of flow state when you play that game. Where everything just goes
Oh my God.
perfect. And if you fall down, it's no matter. Because you can always pick yourself up and try again, and that is okay. And that is the message. Is one of the messages of that game. I think that's really cool. Copenhagen. Daring today, aren't we?
I love Copenhagen. Very underrated map.
Yeah. Check my pings. Yeah, I saw. It's really funny. Can you join me? Well, I'm in a public server, so I don't know. Server ID is Dutch Interceptor. If you want to try and join. What do I do for fun besides guts and black powder? I talk to wonderful people. And I hang out with friends. And that's about it. I think about a lot of stuff. But I'm much
You're
better
a
at
thinker, not a stinker.
Yeah, I'm a thinker, not a stinker. I realize I'm much better at thinking of ideas and not really explaining them. I feel like I have a lot of ideas that I just can't properly explain because I'm not intelligent enough to do so. So I think to myself a lot, and I walk around a lot and ponder. That's okay. I make art. I make a lot of art that I don't share. Like usually just doodles here and there, but there's a lot of art that I've made on like Photoshop and stuff. I make all my art with a mouse, all my thumbnails. Which is why I'm glad I found an art style that's really easy to replicate with a mouse. Yeah, I like drawing. I'm not a professional, but it's one of those hobbies where I'm just like, man, I don't even care. I love doing this. I don't care if I'm bad at it. If I had to switch your content to another game, what would you pick? Unironically, if I made a lot, if I was as successful pursuing this new game, so to speak, that wasn't Guts and Black Powder, I'd probably be making Minecraft videos. I don't know. I've played Minecraft for so long that I feel like it would just be natural to make Minecraft videos. I definitely stopped playing Minecraft for a bit because of Roblox. I feel like if I never found Roblox, I'd be playing Minecraft 24/7 every single day. And I'd be a Ched. I definitely just want to like, I think right now, I kind of just want to do like general Roblox videos eventually on games I find interesting. I've wanted to do a Gravedigger video for a while now, like a big Gravedigger video where I just it was sort of a review, but it was also just like talking about why I liked the game and why I think it's such a cool concept, and especially an original concept for a Roblox game. If the game was more popular, I'd probably do a typical Colors 2 video. But honestly, I feel like if the video was good enough and gained enough traction, it wouldn't really matter. Total Chaos isn't a Roblox game, but I really want to talk about that game.
I want to make a video about the mobile game, the Battle Cats, and
About
I don't
that.
know. That's like far thing in the future, but it's such a like weirdly amazing game. It's truly like it genuinely is a gem. I don't know. It's
Peggle.
very odd. I could get into it, but it's a lot. There's a lot to it.
Peggle. Which NPC do I think has the best voice acting? Oh, nothing. I was just saying Peggle.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. I want to make a video on that too.
NPC with the best voice acting? Fluker. No, I'm just kidding. Either Wellington or the Hobo. Wellington
Ooh,
hasn't
the Hobo
really.
is kind of good.
The Hobo just does the characters so well.
I kind of like the engineer on London, honestly.
I do.
Like,
I do too.
I think he's pretty solid. One of the underrated ones. I mean Crawford's kind of perfect too.
Crawford is good too. Crawford's I don't think people appreciate the comedic nature of Crawford's character in G&B enough. I think it's it clashes well with the tone. It doesn't feel like forced.
Mhm.
I love his lines where he like I appear to be in a worse predicament than earlier. I love that line.
I love the one where he's like, "This is intolerable."
This is
It's funny.
intolerable. You like the Ironworker, and you don't know how to spell the name I'm calling him? What, Tord T. Tone Saherson?
Could just call him Triple T for short.
Yeah, call him Triple T. He is cool. Please tell me you didn't dock it. That ship would be better off floating in, and then it cuts to Trafalgar.
Oh, there's so much guts and black powder over, and it cuts to title screen.
Yeah. Bravo, Fazezin.
Bravo, Fez.
Actually, I think to transition into talking about Trafalgar for my update video, I'm just gonna have that.
That is a good idea. Damn, that is pretty good.
Damn, that is pretty good! Do you guys know about those, like, M&M Brisk Iced Tea commercials? Those, my good friend, buddy, pal, Tristan Oof reminded me of those the other day. And they're so funny in hindsight. The way he delivers, damn, that is pretty good. It's just, I don't know what it is about it, but it's so funny. I don't think it was
on a
trying to
random
be funny.
rooftop too.
I know.
It's so dumb.
I love how his facial expression doesn't change either.
Oh yeah.
He's like perplexed.
And he's like moving his hand all about. Damn, that is pretty good.
That is pretty good.
It's so stupid.
Tuning into the GNV update to check out the sword bayonet buffs. Damn, that is pretty good! Bro, I got one final demand. What are you talking about? This person's in my chat saying he has a demand. Petition to make the Ottomans in GNB. How would they go about adding the Ottomans? I believe they should be NPCs. In like an Austrian map. I would like to see the Ottomans. I don't know if they should be playable. Come or yelp us, little bro. Forward boys will dethrone Dakam or yelp us. I'm telling you right now. Like, if you guys think that Dakam or yelp us is funny, you are a simpleton. You go with the crowd. Not like Forward Boys though. Forward Boys is like high art. Forward Boys is like you hear they speak of it in hushed whispers. If they were to have Ottomans, it would have to be an endless map. Would it? Why would it specifically have to be an endless map to be Ottomans?
Yeah, I don't see what that would change with the issues with Ottomans.
Maybe they're the onslaught. Instead of zombies, you have a bunch of Ottomans.
No.
I wonder. I don't think I've read up on this in the GNB lore. Which nations are still, quote unquote, at war during this time and just do not care about the blight whatsoever? I know. I was gonna say Prussia, but it's kind of just Blucher that's still at war with Napoleon. Although he does control the Prussian army. In Roscoff, it does show them fighting, yeah. Definitely Britain, actually, because they believe they're safe. Damn, that is pretty good. Norway and Sweden, yeah. I just think the lore implications would be a bit messy if the Ottomans were to be a playable nation. I think that's like a whole can of worms that the devs probably don't want to open up right now.
Probably shouldn't open up, honestly.
Yeah. Because if the Ottomans were in the game, then and the infection still existed, then that is like a huge lore plot hole.
That's SpaghettiOs.
That's SpaghettiOs.
There's a bomber there.
I'm so excited for the updated Navy regiments. I think it's really cool that you can finally, at least on a few regiments, change your skin tone.
Yeah, but it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I just wish we had cosmetic presets. That's all I wish.
Yeah, just like 3, honestly. That's all I really need.
Yeah. Because I have a few cosmetic presets that I think would look really good on those regiments. Is Royal Marines getting reworked too? I have no idea. Yeah, loadout presets would be really good to have. Imagine it's like a preset of cosmetics and weapons. That'd be really cool. They could just have that for like each class. Like 3 for each class.
A lot of zombies there.
Yeah, you never really see a lot of zombies there, and when you do, they usually die immediately. I don't want to see. You don't want to see Spain added, but you want to see the Ottomans added. That's interesting. You don't want to see Spain added because they'd only be in San Sebastian. Well, they'd be in other future maps too. So I don't understand what that argument is. Antarctica is safe because Blake can inhabitated there and become ice zombie. I suppose. They probably wouldn't even be in sand, yeah. I was reading chat and I just walked right into that. I found something in the store. Well, I don't know 2 for 2 because Jutland was a bit random in my opinion since St. Peter's was held. What? I don't even know what this guy's talking about right now. It's words. It's
Word
bologna.
salad.
I do love me a good word salad. That's what my videos are. My favorite musician song? To Arms. The American song To Arms is good. Why do the British have more regiments than France? Because the clothing designers wanted to do them. What's my favorite class? Infantry, because infantry is the best class. People will try to tell you it's officer, and maybe
They're wrong.
they're wrong. I could see why. I understand why people think officer is like super strong, but at the end of the day, the reason officer is so strong is because infantry exists. So, just play infantry. What was my favorite update? My favorite update was probably Copenhagen. Because Copenhagen added the horse artillery pistol and the heavy saber, and Copenhagen's a really good map. That update also added voice lines, so I think, yeah, definitely Copenhagen. I think the sharpshooter's a bitch.
I agree.
Do I think the Coldstream Guard should have their bear skins? I wasn't aware that the Coldstream had bear skins. Is that true?
I think that might be far. I think I heard something about it.
Charlotte,
I remember
you're an
something
expert.
about the British regiment with bearskins.
I think the Coldstream should get their coats.
True. Especially since we have variations now.
Yeah. They did have bear skins. They adopted them after Waterloo.
Ah.
Okay. I'm gonna take this guy's word for it and just assume that's true. What do I think is the worst map? La Haye. Honestly. Either La Haye or Leipzig. Or Current Kata, honestly.
I think
I-
it's current catacombs. Honestly.
Current Kata is just,
Oh, it's not
now
in
that I
Lay.
think about it. It's tied. It's definitely tied between Current Kata or Lahey. Because while
But-
I think Leipzig, despite it being like quote unquote the easiest map in the game, I do think it's like consistent, even though it's bad. Like the difficulty on the map is pretty consistent, even though it's not very good. And I'll give it a point for that.
What makes what gives LaHaye an edge over Paris, in my opinion, is the fact that on LaHaye, I enjoy some of the newer kiting strats that are like upmerging occasionally, but like nobody knows about that. So, and the camping still sucks. So it's just not,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I definitely I I rank maps based on public servers. I think
Mm-hmm.
if I were playing LaHaye in a public server, I would just hate it because I know everyone's gonna camp the lofts of the barn
And it's gonna suck.
and it's gonna suck. So I think that kind of shaped my opinion of LaHaye. I know there are kiting spots on LaHaye, and I think they do look interesting. I saw I think Zexple's video. He did like kiting on LaHaye recently. And I
You know what I
thought
just realized before?
what?
When the Torm Order comes out, you'll be able to resupply your power bottles here.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for the hand mortar changes in general. I think the hand mortar might actually be like, I might use it semi-unironically. What is this guy doing? This guy wants to die.
Do you want to die?
Yes.
Cause fuck you. That's why.
Do I like the reworked Danish regiments? Yeah, I think they're dope.
I like the new chords. They look good.
Definitely. All endless maps have one thing in common. They all have one distinct camping spot. I think most endless maps have. Actually, I think that's. It's difficult to say. I know La Firme has multiple. Like there's probably like 3 that I've seen. One of them is like kind of shit, but there are 3 that I've seen on LaHaye or La Firme. And there's like 2 I've seen on Hougoumont. But yeah, most endless maps pivot to like a singular camping spot. And that's why I'm unironically really interested to see what people will end up doing on Trafalgar. Because I think Trafalgar is going to be a Tyrolean village situation where it's not going to be a very good endless map. But it's just going to be like, okay, if you turn your brain off, you can enjoy it. I think that's going to be the case for Trafalgar. That's always how I've viewed Endless anyways. I usually turn my brain off when I'm playing Endless. Not to the point where it's like I'm just like drooling using the blunderbuss in the back of the team, but I'm sort of just chilling. I put my brain on autopilot. Trafalgar House is Endless and Holdout. So Moss Ironworks is going to be objective, and Trafalgar is both an Endless and Holdout map.
Yay!
So technically, we got one of each mode in this update. Cool. They reworked Jutland into Trafalgar. They kind of no, they reworked Jutland into Moss. Trafalgar's its own thing.
Especially gameplay wise.
Yeah. I think I think I agree with what this person is saying in chat. I do really like Tyrol because on a surface level, it doesn't always happen in public servers, but there are actually a lot of areas to camp. And I think it's going to be the same for Trafalgar. Let me use the cold stream. You don't want G&B to end? G&B probably won't end for a while, so don't worry. The hell was that? I'm lagging.
I think the server's lagging.
What the hell? I unequipped the tar bottles and I just started birding. Cosplaying as Dreyer. That's the best Regicide character ever.
Damn. Didn't bring the bomber to the barricade. Now I gotta do this damn objective.
I hate playing the game!
God damn it!
Have I played Decaying Winter? No, and I do not really have any desire to. That's the first time I've actually had that happen to me, Kubi. That is weird. If that is a consistent problem, they should probably look into that. It's probably just the map loading, honestly. Private Dreyer? That's elite ball knowledge.
Yeah, you don't
You
get to
wouldn't,
know.
you wouldn't understand.
Not too forward, boys. The movie drops.
Yep. I'm sorry, Chaplain.
No more
Sure.
day in, comma. Help us.
Ooh, wait, that's wordplay.
Get it? Those who know.
That's no.
I would like to do a video about Numberman Hell at some point. That'd be fun. It's a very interesting game.
I'm the devil on your shoulder, and I think you shouldn't do that.
Oh.
Can I help you get to wave 35? Getting to wave 35 honestly isn't so hard. Even for like public servers in modern G&B with all the balance changes they've done over the years. I think genuinely just try and find a server that like just started endless, which that's probably going to be the hardest part of it, honestly. Even if it's like wave 2. And also, the badge isn't getting to wave 35, it's surviving 35 waves. There's a difference.
I will also point out that if you're really struggling to find a server, the issue might be your own skill, but that's not something to be like ashamed of. Just like, I would recommend doing the 20 wave solo achievement because you honestly do learn a lot trying to figure that out by yourself.
Yeah. And you can apply that knowledge
figure it
to
out.
Old Guard.
Yeah, it's just like a natural level of like skill where you can survive like a basic encounter easier or more consistently, and then gives you a better chance.
How to kite? There are many ways to kite. Quacktree, give him the rundown. Explain every single kiting route ever on every single endless map.
Yep, I totally, yeah. And all the little ins and outs where runners can 1 in 10,000 chance appear.
Yep.
And the thing with
What
kiting,
the hell was that?
To someone who's like starting it, it's like it's not really like a certain play method. Like you don't like when you're kiting, you're not like how do I put this? You're not like executing a specific strat to kite. Kiting is playing the game with a certain amount of skill and like knowledge of a map, and then using that on a certain path on the map to survive a wave.
Yeah.
That's a really convoluted way of explaining it, but basically what that means is that, oh man, if you know how to kill runners consistently and you learn a route for a map, you can probably practice the route and just play the route again and again to get more map knowledge, and you'll be good at the route. That's all it is. It's just knowing the map and being able to control zombies in large groups and
That
handle them and kill them
sounds...
effectively.
That's great, but that kind of sounds like word salad. I'm just gonna open my my hack client and turn on Killora.
Yeah, that's way easier anyways. I should have done that. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, why didn't you think of that? You could have been the #1 kiter.
I could have done Roscoff solo so easily. Why didn't I
I
think of
know.
it? It's so genius.
Fuck, it's genius.
Why not think of it?
Why not think of that? How long until JNB adds the viral Cuirassier in a later update? I don't think they're ever going to do that. I don't think there's a point in adding a viral Cuirassier. Lil Blight,
Honestly-
#1 rapper in GNB.
Little Blight.
It's what some guy in chat just said.
If they added viral Cuirassiers, all I'd want them to be is just a slightly tankier Cuirassier, like a 250 HP Cuirassier.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
I think 275. I'd like 275.
That's a good number actually. Now that I think about it.
Maybe have them do the jab attack a bit more. But have them lower their brim
Oh,
every
true,
time
true.
they do it.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
You can't just cheese it. $275 too low? Well, it sounds too low, but you got to remember the Cuirassiers have a 66% resistance to melee damage. So 275 would be like, that'd be like 825, right? In terms of melee damage?
Yeah. Alternatively, they could increase the resistances and add one for headshot headshot damage resistance, and then resistance to like maybe make the rifle not penetrate or whatever. I don't know. That'd be
Yeah.
taking away the niche though. I don't know.
Yeah, that would honestly take away the niche of the
It's-
rifle.
Yeah, that's pointless. Yeah, keep the penetration because guns should be the answer.
As they are to everything. If anyone's disrespecting you, you shoot them. If you disagree with anyone, you shoot them. And if you agree with someone, you keep them alive. But you always threaten them with the possibility that you could shoot them. So
Yeah.
they stay in line.
Don't
And that-
F with me.
And that's how I'm gonna take over GNB headquarters. Buff the viral sapper? No.
I don't like either of the viral zombies. I think they should both be tweaked, probably to make them weaker, but also
think
just
they're
generally make them
tweakers.
more consistent. Yeah, they are tweakers. Have you seen them runners? They don't fent folds.
I know. Do you know about the bug in Copenhagen where if you explode the ship too early, the game will not end? I actually don't know that. Sapper down. No need to thank me. Just your
Thank you, 2 for 2.
just your humble neighborhood not gun user. I told you not to thank me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir.
2 for 2. Why don't you speak to me? I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
I don't want a new tank zombie. I need a new tank zombie. I think they could probably work a tank zombie into the game, but how they would do that, I'm not exactly sure.
War of Rights.
War of
Zombie.
Rights. The War of
Titan.
Rights zombie is so funny. I love the Titan.
I think something like that could actually work. Because not like a Left 4 Dead kind of tank, like a slow-paced tank, you know? I'm not trying to say
Yeah.
no movement hell, but no movement hell is what I'm thinking. Even though no movement hell doesn't have that.
Yeah, the giant in the War of Rights zombie mode is really, really slow. But if you get close to it, he kind of like slams the floor and you get like put on your ass and you have to like get up. I just think it's cool that they added something that forces people to actually work together as a team and like work with their officer and fire when ordered to in order to
Okay, now that I
accomplish
think
a
about
common
it,
goal.
I actually really like that idea. like, um, like it'd be this would be a, oh, I have a lot of ideas. This is a very, very good idea, actually. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. It might be genius.
And you could have the call out for the zombies saying, "Ready your weapons," or just something like that. And then if you use the call out again, once people have pulled out their firearms, you can have a command to tell them to fire all in unison.
Okay, to the guy who just said that the reason that viral runners are balanced is because you can circle them. The reason why because you can do that, and it's very easy to
Thank you,
circle
Lad, the
runners.
nice guy, for
But the
subscribing.
issue with that is that fundamentally runners are ping based, and that's kind of unfair already. I think it's an overall issue with the game, but viral runners like exacerbate that issue because you also have to melee them at the same time. So I think there's the issues with virals is like complicated. It's not like a thing where it's like, oh, they should have less HP or they should like be less dangerous. It's like a small changes, you know.
Yeah. Also, I'm so glad they're removing the Cuirassier call out next update. I muted the
I
game.
know, right? Not the call out in general, but like the spam.
Well, yeah, the spam. You're not going to be able to spam it.
Especially here. It's so bad here.
It's. I get that these guys are children and loud equals funny, but it's just not funny. It hurts,
and the comma is stupid.
The comma is
It's just
stupid,
annoying.
and you can't really consistently spam it. That's the only thing that's like. That's the only reason I think it's like ironically really funny. Like I think the comma Yelpas is unironically, ironically funny.
It's post irony, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's just funny on the next level.
But the Cuirassier callouts are just, I don't know, it's just they're loud. And I know it's like, hack, clap, clap, I pick my boogers. I think loud noises are really funny. Okay, that is kind of mean. I'm not trying to say that a lot of you guys think that way. But that is the psychology around spamming the Cuirassier callout. And I just, it's not funny. I'm like Marvin from the Captain Underpants movie where he's just going, I don't get it. I don't get it. The officer zombie, and it can command the zombies around just like if it was siege mode. It can use its saber
we're gonna
to
lose the
attack,
flag.
and viral officers can use their pistols. I really
Oh my
hope
God.
that's a joke.
What do you mean? That wasn't a joke. That's true.
You're right. I just think a ranged zombie is just. First of all, they don't need to add ranged zombies. If any class, or if they want anything to be ranged, just add bots, like hostile bots, to a map. And also, it's just not fun. It's not fun to just be hit by something that is hit scan and get immediately punished for it. Just because, oh, you were standing in their sightline. It's the same philosophy behind why snipers are unfun in video games. People don't just like getting hit by damage randomly from across the map, or just because they just have to take the damage. That's just how it is. You can hide behind a wall.
And there's also like an important thing to like distinguish is the reason the sharpshooter works and that wouldn't is because the sharpshooter has like a specific
attack pattern.
He's very easy to counter if you don't walk around directly towards him. After there was a cutscene explaining that there's a guy up there with a gun, and then he shoots the guy who was just talking. Like that's like you can't idiot proof that, right?
Yeah. The sharpshooter works, and while he can be sort of annoying sometimes, especially when you're playing with like low IQ teams and cowards. He works. He does. And it's just a cool set piece. But if you have a zombie that's like constantly spawning, and it just always has a gun, and it can command zombies, and it has a saber, I think that's a bit much. In my opinion, they need to increase punishments for the team, like Igniter burning you faster and the zombies infecting you better, and so on and so forth. I don't really know about that. I think the Igniter right now is pretty fine. He does his job and he has a counter. And if you're not paying attention, he can just completely wipe your team. And also, zombies and infection, I just think they need to do a rework of infection entirely.
I'll be honest, I think the Igniter is a pretty impressive zombie. I think it's counterable, but the issue with the Igniter is when holding, the only zombie I ever see the whole team struggle with simultaneously and be locked out of playing the game for 5 seconds is the igniter. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. The best players, 20 best players in the game can be in a server, and they just like you can get most of the igniters, but when that one igniter instantly spreads his fire like 10 by 10 studs, it's gonna get like 3 sappers and the guy, and it's not gonna knock them over, but it's gonna make them not into melee, and that's just not great.
I think
I don't think it's a bad zombie, but it could definitely be tweaked at some point to
I
make
think
that feel a little bit better.
yeah, I think what they could do in that regard is they could add a few more cues to make the presence of an igniter more noticeable on a map, like before you see him. Like even just something like the jingling of or the rattling of his lantern as he's walking, or maybe making the wind up for throwing a bit
A little bit
longer.
longer. Yeah, that'd help. I would say the biggest thing I want the igniter to change is I want the fire to spread slower. And I want it so that you can equip your weapons like 2 seconds early, like at the very end of the fire animation, you can equip your weapon.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a gameplay concession, but I think it would help significantly. Just a little bit, you know. That's all I really care about. It's just that.
Yeah, I see a lot of people, especially in my comment section, saying, "Oh, igniters are so weak. They need to be more powerful because my team always they're always able to kill the igniters immediately." And it's like, okay, that's true, but once you get into a game where you mess up and you're not able to kill an igniter, then it's a problem. I think igniters are definitely they're one of my favorite zombies in the game conceptually, and I don't usually have a problem with dealing with them. I don't usually die to igniters, or my team doesn't usually completely like fumble and collapse as a result of igniter's lantern, but I can understand why it can be oppressive, so I agree with you on that.
I don't think they're as oppressive as runners. I think if any of the
Oh yeah,
zombies
runners.
are objectively like not flawed, but like and not overpowered, but oppressive, it's the runner. Uh, And I think a lot of people could easily say, "Oh, skill issue," but I think so many players, like people are like, "Oh, new players always die to bombers," but I think runners are the bane of new players, are the bane of like people with bad PCs. Like I think runners are the most flawed zombie. Yeah, they are flawed. I think they end up a lot of counterplay, like all the counterplay in kiting is towards runners. A lot of the counterplay, the reason that weapons are bad, like melee weapons are bad usually, is because they can't kill runners as effectively as other weapons. So that's why I think that the runner is a little bit problematic.
Where is Catacombs
Problematic
based off
media.
of? It's based off of the catacombs in Paris. How good is Trafalgar House? It's a good map.
I think it's awesome. It's
By the way, the viral officer zombie would just have one bullet and only deal 30 damage. Also, would spawn every 3 minutes in Endless and only spawn in big areas and or the objective slash holdout finales. Yeah, again, I don't think a ranged zombie would be that fun to deal with. Even if it's just one bullet. Imagine being the person on the other end of that, where it's just, oh, I was minding my own business. I was perfectly doing everything I could to prevent the zombie or the zombies in general from attacking my team, and then I randomly just get nailed by a pistol bullet from nowhere because I don't know, I was standing in the open actually defending my team. I don't think that's very fair.
Yeah, that just sounds like a health tax for no
Yeah.
reason. I do think a zombie that has effects on other zombies could be interesting, but I also
Yes.
would want it to be like the cyborgs in Outriders 2.
Oh my
where they make all
goodness,
the bots
no.
Nearby, like they give them like superpowers for no reason. Oh,
No
it
space
sucks.
magic. Oh. Oh. We killed our worker. What map do you think needs a rework between Catacombs, Vardo, and Leipzig? I don't think Vardo needs a rework. It just needs a few more
12
objectives.
million revamps. Yeah, it just needs like one more objective. Very simple. I mean, Catacombs getting revamped, so the only option really there is Leipzig, right?
Leipzig. Yeah.
Because you
I
know
think
Catacombs are being revamped.
if I wanted any other map to get revamped, I want a almost purely visual revamp to La Ferme. I think La Ferme could use a few tweaks.
Yeah, I
'Cause
agree. There.
I've heard you talk about it, Quacktree, and I do agree. your takes on it. But I would want the rework to be mostly visual. And then, honestly, the more I play Cobb, the more I think some sections of Cobb could receive. I think Cobb in general could use a few visual tweaks, but gameplay-wise, I also think it could maybe have a few more sections. Trizzy Zero's in the chat. Trizzy O. Thoughts on the tar bottle getting utility mogged by the grenades? I think the grenades and tar bottle are basically just on par now.
Yeah.
I think it's actually perfect. It makes the hand mortar a lot more fun and viable. I think too many people are saying it's overpowered. Like the grenade buff is overpowered. I think when you actually like play with it, you realize, okay, this is pretty fairly balanced.
The only time I think it would be overpowered is if you have the whole team spamming grenades, and that's not going to last long on a
Yeah.
St. Petersburg. And on St. Petersburg, if your team has enough grenades boxes to do that, then they deserve to do that. you know?
Yeah. I
And
guess
also,
you could have
there's too
people
many lanes
spamming
to
hand mortars.
spam out at once. It really
Yeah.
requires like one choke point to really spam out like that.
I guess you could also spam hand mortars, but that means everyone's playing
guess.
C-Man.
Yeah. And also, Igniter.
Igniter, yeah.
Yeah.
Boxer zombie should be added in endless. Unironically, I think what's the guy from Dead Center, Left 4 Dead 2? That one zombie.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. The
I-
racer.
Yeah, that guy. I think having like a rare chance to encounter like a slightly well-known like marshal or something, just like in a specific map where it would be
They should
realistic.
do
for him
really,
to
really, really
win.
bad ones.
Yeah,
Oh, they should do a Poniatowski on Leipzig. That would be awesome.
yeah.
Oh, they should do that. I want them to do that now. That's actually... Oh, that'd be awesome.
Why do I say unironically so much? It's kind of just force of habit. I say it a lot in my day-to-day life, so I just sort of naturally say it whenever I'm talking. You know how Leafy would always say literally? That's like me with unironically. Which map, in my opinion, is overrated? I don't really think there's a lot of maps that are like overrated.
San Sebastian toes the line.
San Sebastian toes the line.
Some people overhype how much it's overhyped. You know?
Yeah, I think to an extent San Sebastian is overhated.
Yeah.
Because it's really not that bad. I think it is interesting though that after the Leipzig revamp inevitably comes, San Sebastian will be the oldest map in the game.
Oh,
Or the
yeah.
oldest objective map in the game. That isn't La Ferme. But I feel like by that point La Ferme would probably get a remake. Yeah, Tristan, pop into the VC. We will humble you, dude.
So quick. So quick.
So quick. So quick, Trizio.
Like it's my day job. Let's fucking go.
Oh, you'll humble me. You think you can humble me? I'm so right and you're so wrong. The grenades are the best things to ever happen to Guts and Black Powder, and the tar bottles are stupid.
Are you in a trash can right now? Did you just get thrown in a trash
That's what I
can?
was to say. Starting off, your
No.
mic sounds like shit.
Your mic sounds like shit.
No, it doesn't. It's awesome.
You're projecting.
No,
Yeah, you are, and now you're in denial.
no, I'm not.
You're already
Here comes
losing.
anger?
Oh, he's angry?
What?
He's gonna start saying things he doesn't actually believe because he just wants to get back at us. He's blinded by rage. He's a rhino. He's a rhinoceros. He's blinded by rage.
I can't hear you.
That's because you're in a trash can, you little trash boy.
I'm not in the trash can.
Yes, you are. Or you're
I'm
in the
not
bath.
in the trash can. Why would I be in my bin?
Because you like sitting with like-minded people. I don't know.
Ew.
You guys notice how he's
I'm not
wet
a-
too? I bet he got a swirly at school.
I'm not a bin person.
I bet Tristan got a swirly. I bet they put his head in the toilet.
You got a wet willy.
He got a wet willy. He got wet willy and a swirly and a wedgie.
This is immature of you.
Okay, now you're just being incorrect. This is not scripted. This is pure unadulterated rage coming from Tristan.
Why are you paying me $30 for running this bit?
Don't tell them.
What the hell? You scammed me.
Bye, Tristan.
Oh.
I think it's fair to say we won that.
Yeah, we won that. We humbled him. He
Dude,
got egoed.
he literally started off in a trash bag. There was no way to come back from that, I feel like.
Yeah.
He lost the second he stepped into the room.
Had no chance.
Scammer gets scammed, exactly.
Something I recommend everybody try at some point is play Catacombs with a musket and just try shooting stuff in a straight line. You'll be surprised by how many kills you get. I've gotten like 150 this game. Maybe 160. Maybe more. I don't really counting. But I've gotten a lot.
I think people should just try to shoot things in a line with infantry's guns in general.
Mm-hmm. Even
Like
the
Quack-
carbine. The carbine can do it.
Yeah, even the carbine. Like Quack said, you'll be very surprised to see how many kills you actually get from doing that.
Especially on Endless.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be surprised by those headshots. Something I used to do with the carbine until I stopped playing hooplaaaaa for a reason is I used to play carbine and then I'd run to the front line when it was necessary, and then I'd shoot a shot and then I'd walk in with my saber. And it's a little bit large, but it does work pretty well when there's something to shoot.
Yeah.
So I recommend trying stuff like that. It's pretty fun.
Navy pistol is better than double barrel pistol. I use navy and brass. Well, I mean, you can't even really compare weapons on two different classes, I feel.
At least for the most part, yeah.
For the most part. I think if you're talking about it in the sense of like, oh, which item is more balanced, well, you kind of have to consider them in the context of the class you're playing. So, I think for that reason, a lot of weapon tier lists, in my opinion, are kind of flawed in that way. Because most people, not like all weapon tier lists, but a lot of weapon tier lists I see are just like, oh, well, like, how does the musket compare to the Nock gun? And it's like, I don't know. It's why does that matter? I understand comparing weapons though between classes.
Yeah.
It's definitely something though that I've seen in a few like weapon rankings where it's like, oh yeah, the rifle is like sometimes I used to say this where it was like, oh yeah, the rifle is 100% just like a worse Nock gun. And while that was true for a time, you're playing infantry, so you kind of had the heavy saber, and you know, I think in general it was just like better. But I don't know. I've always thought the Nock gun was better than the rifle in if it was just like pitting them both 1v1 against each other. Thank you, Aiden Solcito, for the $2. Publicly address how you shat incorrectly. I don't know how you found out about that. I only sent that recording to a few of my close friends, so I think it's safe to say that there's a rat in the friend group. Probably Tristan. So I'll have a chat with him after the stream.
Betrayal always comes from a friend, 2-4.
Yeah, that's the most tragic part about betrayal.
I'm gonna try holding the right side today. Usually when I play this map, I almost always do the middle.
Which class is my main? Infantry. Though I've been playing more Seaman recently. Do you think there will be more classes added in the game? Probably not. And personally, I don't really see a reason as to why there should be more classes in the game. Lance is buff, but they will find out he is using steroids next update. Something like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure how long those lance changes will last.
I feel like they're going to be in for a bit. In my personal opinion, from using it like in the dev zone, I don't know if it was so bad, but I don't like it. It's definitely something where it's like, I don't want the lance to be mediocre.
Yeah. Especially since it was good. Like it goes
Yeah.
from like that hurts. That's like I mean it's not like bison level bad, but like it's one of the more unfortunate balancing blunders that can happen, you know, when something it's
Yeah.
just so fun becomes so But we'll see.
Yeah. I think at first, people will probably complain about it a lot. And then it'll sort of die down. And then someone will probably bring it up again and say, like, hey, they like go more in depth on it and show like these changes really weren't that good. And then eventually enough buzz will be created in order for them to make a change. She said, "Do you love me?" I tell her only part. Okay, Tristan. Thank you, Aiden Salcido, again for the $2. Had a dream of a hybrid map of LaHaye and Hougoumont. It's Papalot. We're getting Papalot in the next update.
It's coming. Had a vision.
I really want another Waterloo map. Like a Waterloo holdout map would be so cool. Thank you, Aiden, again for the $2. You got chased by an evil pair of yellow rain boots.
Ooh, scary.
That does sound pretty scary, actually. I don't want to get covered in mud by rain boots. That
Tristan
have been stomping around in the
says, "Read my message. Why'd you stop?"
rain. Because I was reading the person who so graciously gave me money, unlike you.
Yeah, Tristan.
This is a ploy to try and get Tristan to donate.
Dear
Not-
Tristan Noof, it would be really nice if we got like about the same amount of income you got from all the soundtrack videos.
Yeah. Which
$1
is
trillion
15. Which is 15.
$1 serazillion.
$100.
Yeah. 15 million billion.
Talking 2-4 picks money over his friends? Yeah.
Not shocking. Normal, actually. That's
What
you
we
should
all do?
Always skip out on your day ones.
Do I think any class or weapon should be buffed or made a little bit worse? I don't think there's any item in the game right now that needs to be made worse. If anything, there are a few items that need reworks. But I don't think there's an item that needs to be made worse. Definitely the Exorcism Crucifix, but that is planned to be changed in the future. It's gonna get like it's gonna get like one final change. And that'll be it. And I think
know what it should be.
yeah. Cracking tree.
Oh.
And then the extended surgeon's kit should probably get a rework. I don't know, it's not very interesting right now. Surgeon in general needs a few changes. Do I think that the surgeon should have access to the hand axe? I don't see why not, but I don't know if it'd do much. Thank you, Aiden Salcido, for the $2. We'll pour 40,000 pounds of yeast on your house. I'm gonna completely ignore that other donation I got. That's like what, 2
That's
cents?
hateful. Jeez.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Tristan, so much for the 20 New Zealand. Tristan, do you plan on streaming in the future? Actually, I want to ask you.
You should, Tristan. Please.
You should.
Please, Tristan.
Unironically, I would watch Tristan Oof streams in my bed, just like kicking my feet, all smiley and giggly.
I'll buy the
I love
Tristan
my
Noof plush.
friends. I'd buy a Tristan Oof plush.
I think after I pivot away from soundtrack, maybe I would.
Okay.
Would you get a better mic? Oh.
Ooh. Ooh, flamed just before he left. He's probably
Ooh,
seething right now.
ooh.
He's probably tripping over his fingers trying to get back in the VC to yell at you.
He's making like a train whistle noise.
Yeah, out of his ears. They should add Netherlands. I do believe that they should add the Netherlands. The Dutch. I want a Polish map. Are you back? Are you back, you smelly, stinky boy? Get out of the trash can.
Stop saying that.
I'm sorry. You gave me money.
Thank you.
Are you pissing? Or are you making fries?
Or is it
Yeah.
a fish tank?
Or is it the fish tank?
Factory,
What?
can you look at Discord?
Okay. What was it just to look at?
Are you looking?
I am looking.
He just released like a valve in his house. It's a gas leak.
He's gonna die. No, just no.
Tristan, wait, Tristan, you're fading out. You're fading out.
Ah!
Oh no.
He sent me nothing, by the way.
Maybe he has like. I don't know. Maybe there's some. Maybe there's something in that gasoline. Maybe it's not good gasoline.
Gasoline.
This is kind of an IRL story, but a few days ago, my friends wanted to go see the Backrooms movie, so I was like planning it with them, and they were a bit behind on getting ready, and I was like, oh, you know what's been taking you guys so long? Like, why haven't you been answering? They're like, oh no, it's fine. Sorry, my brother just my brother left the gas stove on for 3 hours and fell asleep. And I was just like, he said it so casually. And I was like, this is like my best friend too. And I was like, oh my God, is that like, are you guys okay? What happened? And he was like, oh no, yeah, it's fine. I feel like he was being way too casual about it.
I also have a funny anecdote of stove-related mishaps.
And what was that?
Someone I know in real life, we will not mention their name. They they were gonna boil some water, and so they put you know those glass measuring cups where you can like they got the lines, they tell you like how much water is what. So he put the water into the glass measuring cup,
Oh, shit.
and then he put it directly on the stovetop and started boiling it, and then it boiled and blew up in his face.
Oh
He's
my
fine, but-
goodness.
I really thought that'd be okay.
What do I think of the hand mortar buff? Personally, you think it's OP now with the buff? I don't think the hand mortar is OP. It's far from OP.
Tristan,
It's just what's
Did
Tristan
it
doing.
finally send?
it did send. It's not funny, Tristan. That's not okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I give up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm canceling you on Twitter right now. I'm
No!
making a Twitter account right now.
What do you think is the best game to LARP?
Guts and Blackwater.
True.
It's TF2.
It's
I think.
TF2.
I think it's TF2. Because everybody knows TF2.
Everybody knows TF2 and they act like they play it. And they act like they probably are super knowledgeable on TF2. There's tons of people I know who are super knowledgeable on TF2 and all the characters, like the lore of the game. They're like, oh yeah, I've never played it. And honestly,
I mean, it's kind of the same thing with me. Well, actually, I have like 350 hours on it, but like, I don't know. TF2 is weird to me because I've said this a million times, but I'm really bad at it.
That's why you got to play TC2 because the hitbox is so big and you can just kill children.
I've been considering it, but there's so much stuff to do given the updates that's coming out that
Yeah.
yeah.
I think next time we get on, whenever that is, we probably won't get on TC2 for a while because the update, because we have to work on it. Join like me and Wild and whoever is playing. It's a good time.
Yeah, especially when we all turn on our aim hacks
Yeah, silently.
and
by
ruin
the
the
way.
lobby. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have the
We
silent
don't
aim
even
hack.
talk to each other. We just do it.
Yeah, increased hitboxes. It's one of those things where we never tell each other about it, but we all silently know, like, yeah, we're using aim hacks.
Except for Wild, but that's okay.
Well, it's okay to bully Wild after what he did in the 1940s.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that. That's pretty ugly, guys.
And it was not what you think it is.
It's
something
not
much
it's not what
worse.
you think of it is. It has nothing to do with Germany. It's even
Yeah, it's
worse.
pretty bad. Yeah, somehow. You'd be shocked.
You'd be appalled. You'd have to pick up your jaw off the floor and reinsert it.
Yeah. It's like one of those like Twitter vague posts. You will be shocked when you learn what this means. Yeah,
Yeah.
what does it mean?
Which games do I like besides G&B? Typical Colors 2, Gravedigger, Minecraft, Team Fortress 2 sometimes. Battlefield 1, I love Battlefield 1. I need to play Battlefield 1 again.
We should play Battlefield 1 again.
Yeah. I just got reminded to play Battlefield 1 again. But yeah. I play a lot of games. That's the point. I talk about the games I play on here quite a bit whenever I stream. Like I that's a question I get asked pretty frequently. But yeah. Call of Duty Zombies? I used to play a bit of COD Zombies. Tell them of the times we played TC2 and I was Pyro. Okay, so Charlotte, I think I'm allowed to say this. Charlotte doesn't really play TC2 much, but when we do, I always pocket her and I give her like critical hits as Pyro, and she goes fucking ham on the enemy team whenever I give her crits. I think it's just a thing with pocketing in general. Just Medic is kind of overpowered in TF2 and TC2, but Charlotte is a different beast.
Next level.
Next level. She annihilates people. With flames and shit.
You gonna call me baby boo?
Tristan, why are you here?
What?
Why are you here?
This is my server.
No. This is my live stream. Why are you here?
I need the $20 back. I forgot rent was due.
It's too late for that, buddy.
Well, I don't have any way to give you money. Sorry, man.
Can I have
Tristan,
some, please?
He already spent it. On
I
TC2
spent
hats.
it on Typical Colors 2 Funko Pops.
Yes.
Can't be fire.
Yeah. I think if G&B released a Funko Pop, I don't care. I'd probably buy that shit. I'm a consumer.
Yeah.
Give me fucking boo!
I hope they actually did it because they did a poll for it. I really hope they actually do the GB merch at some point because
Yeah.
I would buy that shit. Up.
Jibbertu, are you going to live? Am I going to go live for the Moss update? Yes. I'm going to probably live stream like 15 minutes in advance, and then we'll play it the second it comes out. It'll be so awesome.
I will not be there.
Quack will not be there.
I have videos to make.
Can I do a TC2 unboxing stream where you waste all of your money on TC2? Sure. I've been doing a lot of TC2 unboxings recently. Like, I have this friend Gladius. Like, anytime there's like a sale on crates, he tells me about it, and I'm like, okay, and I buy $20 worth of Robux just to do that. That's the only time I ever buy Robux, by the way, is to open TC2 crates. And I've accumulated a lot of unusuals and collector's items over the years.
Ow!
Are you okay, dude?
He's never okay. His life is constant pain.
You are in the trash can.
He's in the tin.
That's the zapper. Oh, he's smoking crack, too. Do you guys hear that?
Yep.
As
Typical
usual.
Tristan. Why am I not surprised? You know.
Which character should get a Funko Pop first? I think it'd have to be a zombie.
Yeah.
I don't really want NPC merch unless it's like a shirt.
Hmm. Or cool artwork of them. That's a
Yes.
shirt. That
Oh,
would be
dude,
cool.
a poster or a mouse pad. I'm just saying. Mouse
Ooh.
pad, G&B mouse pad. I'd buy that. I don't even care the quality of G&B merch. I just buy it anyways because I wanted to support the devs.
GB socks.
GB socks. I would buy.
GB
Dude,
shower. GB
G&B. I feel like G&B socks
Yes or
would.
no?
Yes. I feel like if they made G&B socks an official product, that would unironically get like a ton of orders. Like mainly, I feel like it's mainly just people like joking around and doing it for fun. But then also it's like it's G&B socks. Come on, you gotta buy the G&B socks. Are you watching my stream right now?
He's watching the stream on the VC for the stream.
No, I'm not watching.
Tristan is an idiot, and he's only gonna hear this once it appears through his microphone on the stream. Yeah, they can make high knee length G&B stockings for Charlotte.
John Blackpowder is the best Guts and Blackpowder character. That's true. I agree.
That's the owner of the game. Funny story about or funny incident relating to the John Blackpowder YouTube account. The person who owns that account, I'm not gonna say who it is because I think it's funny to not. They commented on one of my videos saying, "Oh, congratulations! It is I, the owner of Guts and Blackpowder, and I appreciate your videos." And my grandmother like called me and she was like, "Did you see that the creator of that game that you play commented on your video?" And I thought that was really funny.
That is pretty funny.
Oh, his grandma's so sweet.
Tristan's not wearing any clothes right now, by the way.
Gosh, this Tristan guy is so funny. I'm clothed. What?
He's just yapping like 5 seconds.
Who's my favorite GMV YouTuber? Colton Park.
The Colton Perk.
Oh, I love that guy.
You can't make this up. Tristan isn't in this VC right now, but if he was, oh my god, I would grab his head and I would smash it against a brick wall until it was like a bloody red pulp.
What? I have to leave.
Look what you did. You made him cry.
Those are crocodile tears. I don't care one bit.
He has no soul.
What is that?
Crocodile tears means like you're fake crying. You're crying for sympathy alone.
Yeah, because the butterflies will like drink the tears.
Yeah.
Because they're fake.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. You like explained it like you heard me. Oh,
Hey Tristan. Grab your dad's car keys and ram it into the police station.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Tristan.
Don't listen to the angel, Tristanu.
It's not a good idea.
I think he just left his room.
Oh no. It's over.
Hello, Tristan. It's me, the devil. I'm still here.
It's me, the devil from the Bible.
I'm here.
You know, the Bible.
Did you do it, Tristan? Oh, wait. Did you do it, Tristan? It's me, the devil.
Please say you didn't, Tristan. Please.
Tristan, you're gonna go to hell before you die. They're gonna send you to prison. Let's see if he reacts. I think he's just genuinely dead now.
Yeah, he's gone.
The adrenaline wore off and his body just collapsed.
Ba, ba, ba.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, that guy's gonna die.
Sort of like your best friend. Sure, he sort of slows the times, and he definitely has bad days.
Oh, you're watching the boarding axe video. Do I have a car? No. Is he complaining about my video?
We're gonna have to put him down.
I think he's probably gonna end himself if he keeps acting this way. You know, to his wife and his poor sweet son. I hope things work out better for them. 'Cause it's genuinely sickening what he's been doing. I think, by the way, everyone who's watching this stream kind of been acting like I wasn't streaming for the past, like, 20 minutes or so. We've been messing with Tristan. We are going to end the stream after St. Petersburg because we have been, I believe we've been going for almost 2 hours now.
Over 2 hours, I think.
Over 2 hours? Okay. There's one thing I'm going to love about Trafalgar is that it's not a super, super long holdout map.
I would like a really short but hard holdout map, and then like one more long one, and then I'd
Yeah.
actually be pretty happy with the spread of holdout maps.
We actually need GNB to never stop development. It's going to be like TF2 where there's just like a million maps in the game to the point where it genuinely just breaks.
I'm gonna leave after this wave.
All right. Well, it was good having you on.
Yeah, it was nice to be on.
Biggest LARPer in my friend group?
Good riddance.
Frosty Churk. Wait, 2 for 2, before you end the stream, what do you have to say? Or before you end the stream, can I say hi to the chat? I'm Bullfighter. Hello. Say hi. Get out of here, Kirsu.
Sucks.
Must have been the wind. Well, your name is the wind, so kind of just sold yourself out there. Let's see this Kirsu get absolutely owned. I hate Kirsus. Get out of here. I guess before I end the stream, I say this. I've been saying this for the past couple streams of mine. But what is your guys' most anticipated feature this upcoming update?
Wait, let's see.
Is it the cosmetics, Is it the balance changes? Is it perhaps the flask of hospitality?
I'm really excited for the new maps.
The new maps? It's fair enough.
Yeah, new maps.
Sword
The
bayonet
flamethrower
buff?
for the seaman.
Flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
I think the general just buffs to the Seaman in general. I said in general twice. But the buff to the Seaman are gonna make him a lot of fun. Why is a Tinder pistol review? Summerton already did that.
W slop.
True. It's
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Tinder
Alright.
pistol
See you
got
guys.
some black powder.
See ya. You don't mean that, by the way. Everyone say bye to Quacktree in the chat. Say bye bye Quacktree. He's dead.
No.
Doctor House.
Well, that was a bad call.
How long will I be live? Come update day, probably 2.5 hours or 3 hours. Just however long I want. And then I'll release a video either after that or I'll have it be a scheduled release with the day of the
New
update.
video too. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
I think someone's excited.
I'm so excited.
It's like echoing. Tristan, unironically, your thing is like echoing on the stream.
Now stop.
I wasn't saying that angrily, it's just funny. I just kept hearing, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
So excited!
Damned with the curse of knowledge. I think I'm really excited for Seaman buff, specifically the Nock gun and hand mortar. Navy pistol change is cool too. We're definitely getting a lot of good changes this update, aside from the pike. Still not too sure how I feel about that one. I think the balance to the pike is fair, but it's not very interesting. I'd much prefer they look into it again. That's a fair amount of grenade kills. Opinion on the air French people breathe. I wasn't aware we breathe different air. I assume it's nice in the countryside. When you starting your live, can all of us join your server to beat Moss Ironworks? I'm not sure if all of you guys will be able to join because I predict there will be a lot of... I just killed that guy. There will be a lot of viewers come update day. But maybe if you join quick enough, I'd love to open a server and just play it with my viewers. Triple T all the way. Oh, that's not good. I'm being killed. Here comes the hobo. I'll be the one to kill him. What? Stop, bear. I missed. Thank you, Kaz Cool Kid. I appreciate that. Let's see if other people invest. Other people are investing. I'll invest a bit. Who's that angel in the back? That is Tristan Oop. Tell Tristan to go to... I don't know what that is. Will the tongue still be in Moss in the update releases? Sadly, no. You know, he was, gone but not forgotten, as they say. Best loadout for St. Petersburg?
The grenades.
Grenades, yeah, Tristan. Pike and Cuirass, I'd say. But there's a lot of loadouts that you need to that need to be working together in order to beat St. Petersburg. People just need to work together to beat St. Petersburg. I think that's what makes it such a good map. I'd like a surgeon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Opinion on the new civilian regiment? Yeah, the Iron Workers. That's cool. Most peak map ending, in my opinion, it's a tie between St. Petersburg and Westminster. Will there be new game passes this regiment? This update. What am I saying? I assume there's gonna be 2 cosmetic packs and maybe 2 or 3 regiment packs. Dun, dun, dun. Love this map. Each time I play St. Petersburg, I like it more and more. I think it's really cool. Got no Robux, you're broke. How about next time I stream, come update day, I'll put a Robux code on the screen so you guys can buy the cosmetic packs. And then Tristan will snipe it and take all the money. That crucifix almost messed me up. Oh my goodness, that runner. Oh, bye Chaplain. Wait, no, he's gonna get saved. W hand axe range. We've almost done it. Yes, come on. We got this. One. Okay. Am I really gonna die here? That's kind of crazy. But I accept that. You're not gunning. False advertisement. Thank you for saving me. I got $10 when I take the trash out. That's good. Dying on the last wave. That's unfortunate. But 900 kills, 2 deaths. It's whatever. Did someone get the achievement? Yes. 3 people Got the St. Petersburg achievement. Awesome.
3 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That was nice. 93 francs. And let's check my franc count. Went up by 1,000. I think that's pretty good. All right, let me deafen real quick. Yeah. I think that was a pretty good stream. Again, it was more of just a casual stream more than anything. I just wanted to stream something because I was bored. But my next stream is going to be on the update day, which will be in 2 days because tomorrow I'm going to VidCon. And I'm going to be busy with that. But yeah, on Friday, I'm going to stream the update. The update video is going to come out, and then I'll immediately get to work on the Flask of Hospitality video and the Tar Mortar video and the Sword Bayonet video. And after that, I think if the devs keep their word, the Catacombs update will be out. And hopefully they'll add more items by then too. Yeah, thank you to everyone who tuned into the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who donated. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.